A woman would intentionally place 10,000 cash in her bag every time she took the subway. Then, upon getting off, she would pretend to forget it and leave the designer bag on the seat. This scene was witnessed by Casey, who had just finished work. At first, she thought someone had accidentally left it behind. After a brief moment of thought, she decided to take the bag, but she didn't intend to keep it for herself. Instead, she went to the lost and found. However, when she arrived, the place was already closed. With no other option, she opened the bag. Inside, she found the owner's identification. Back at her dorm, Casey decided to return the bag the next day, but her best friend thought there was no need to go so far. Why not just take it straight to the police station instead of personally returning it? Hearing this, Casey didn't respond. The next morning, she went to the address found in the bag and knocked on the woman's door.
Oh, bless your heart. I've been looking everywhere. Where did you find it?
On the subway.
Oh, darling, you put it all the way in this rain.
Seeing how kind-hearted Casey was, the woman quickly invited her in for coffee. Unaware of the danger, Casey entered without hesitation. Little did she know that this small gesture would bring her unimaginable disaster. Because they were both women, the two quickly became good friends. After learning that Laura's husband had passed away years ago and that she had been living alone, Casey felt a surge of sympathy for the woman in front of her. Out of kindness, she promised to visit her more often. But what Casey didn't realize was that as soon as she left, Laura began to monitor her social media accounts and even sent her late-night texts to check on her. At first, Casey didn't pay much attention, thinking Laura was just lonely. Over time, Casey frequently visited Laura alone, and after many encounters, they quickly became inseparable friends. So much so that when she was supposed to go to a party with her best friend, Casey canceled to have dinner with Laura. Her best friend, confused by Casey's recent odd behavior, wondered why was Casey so close to this older woman she'd just met, and why had their bond suddenly surpassed their own friendship? Seeing her best friend jealous, Casey got a bit upset. Why compare her to Laura, who was so lonely and pitiful? The more she thought about it, the angrier she became. Without saying a word, she stormed out of the dorm. The next moment she arrived at Laura's house for dinner to lighten the mood. Laura asked Casey to grab 2 candles from the cupboard, but when Casey opened the cupboard, she was horrified to find several identical bags inside, the very same one she'd returned to Laura earlier. Shocked, Casey then discovered something terrifying. Each bag had a name tag on the back, and it didn't take much to realize. These were the lives of the people who had come to return their bags. Realizing how horrific this was, Casey lost her appetite for dinner. After struggling internally for a while, she finally decided to leave, because at that moment, she couldn't look at Laura the same way. Every action of hers disgusted Casey. With that thought, Casey quickly left in a hurry.